Google is trying its hand at a new tablet with the Pixel tablet.
What's interesting about the Pixel tablet is that it doesn't try to be everything at once. Unlike some of Google's past tablets, which had a focus on productivity, this new tablet is simply designed for media consumption. It's great for watching videos, playing games, or browsing the web, and that's about it.
That's interesting. So, it's not trying to replace your laptop or make any bold statements about the future of computing.
Exactly. The Pixel tablet is really just a simple device with one unique feature, an included speaker dock that provides a place to store and charge the tablet when it's not in use.
That sounds pretty straightforward. What else can you tell us about the Pixel tablet?
Well, the device itself is pretty simple looking. It has an 11-inch screen surrounded by a half-inch bezel on all sides. The back has a soft touch matte finish on its aluminum body, and there are 3 colors available: off-white, soft pink, or dark green.
And how does the screen look?
The liquid crystal display has a sharp 2560 by 1600 resolution, wide viewing angles, punchy colors, and no visible air gap between the glass and the panel. While it may not compete with Samsung's organic light-emitting diode tablets or Apple's mini light-emitting diode screens for brightness or contrast, it still looks great for watching videos.
So overall, it seems like the Pixel tablet is a solid device for media consumption. But are there any downsides?
Well, there are a few minor drawbacks. Some Android apps still struggle with big screens, and there's no headphone jack. The battery life is also below average, and the aspect ratio works better for watching video than reading.
Got it. And what about the price point?
The Pixel tablet retails for $499, which puts it in the mid-range for tablets.
That's a decent price, especially considering the included speaker dock. So, who would you recommend this tablet to?
I think the Pixel tablet is great for anyone who primarily uses a tablet for media consumption. It's also a good option for those who want a smart display for controlling their smart home devices.
That makes sense. It seems like Google has found a niche with this device.
Yes, it's definitely a different approach from their previous attempts at tablets.
One of the main criticisms of the Pixel tablet is its 16:10 aspect ratio, which is more rectangular than the 4:3 screen on an iPad. This makes browsing the web in landscape mode feel vertically cramped and reading an article or book in portrait orientation more awkward than on an iPad.
Yes, that's a good point. But on the upside, the Pixel tablet has 4 speakers, 2 on each side, that provide clear audio and noticeable stereo separation. However, it lacks a headphone jack, so you'll have to either use Bluetooth or a USB-C dongle for more private audio.
That's true. Having a traditional headphone jack would make the Pixel tablet easier for kids to use and make sense for the communal type of device it is trying to be.
Moving on to the screen, the Pixel tablet's screen is sharp with good colors and viewing angles. However, using it in portrait orientation is doable but awkward.
And let's not forget about the camera. Centered in the bezel on the long edge of the screen is an 8-megapixel webcam, which is fine for one-on-one video calls, but less ideal for large groups. There's also a perfunctory rear camera, which can be used for scanning documents or taking a picture in a hurry.
Inside the Pixel tablet is the same Google-made Tensor G2 processor found in the Pixel 7 line of phones. It's paired with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage in the base configuration. $100 more gets you 256 GB of storage. This setup is effectively identical to the Pixel 7 phone, just with a bigger screen.
While it's nice that Google is providing twice the base storage Apple offers in its similar iPads, we would have loved to see more storage options and maybe even micro SD card expandability.
Agreed. However, the G2 provides excellent performance for most tasks, including gaming and streaming video without any issues. However, the tablet does become noticeably warm even when performing relatively simple tasks, and its battery life is not as good as that of similar tablets. Typically, we were able to use it for 6 to 8 hours before needing to recharge, which is considerably less than the 12 hours advertised by Google and a few hours less than what we usually get from an iPad.
But charging it up between uses is so easy with the included dock that we don't think it's that much of an issue. And let's not forget that the Pixel tablet is held on its speaker dock via magnets.
Overall, the Pixel tablet has its pros and cons. While it's primarily a watch things device, it does have good speakers and a sharp screen. On the downside, it lacks a traditional headphone jack, and its battery life isn't as good as advertised.
That's right. And let's not forget about the speaker dock. It's a clever solution to a common problem. If you don't use a tablet often, it frequently isn't charged when you do want to use it. The dock provides a place to always put the tablet. When you're done, that also charges the battery, making sure the Pixel tablet is ready to go the next time you need it.
And it's not just a charging dock, it's also a speaker dock. Transitioning audio to and from the dock and the tablet is seamless, and the audio from the speaker is louder and fuller than the tablet's built-in speakers. Plus, it can do many of the same tricks as Google's own Nest Hub Max when mounted on the dock.
That's right. When on the dock, the Pixel tablet becomes a cast target, so you can send video or audio from your phone, just like you might with a Chromecast or Google Smart Display. And 3 far-field microphones can pick up Hey Google voice commands to the Google Assistant from across the room.
You can control smart home devices through voice commands or via the shortcut button in the lower left corner of the screen that launches a control panel of device toggles powered by the Google Home app. It also integrates with Google's Nest devices, such automatically showing a video feed whenever a Nest doorbell is rung.
But there are some things missing compared to Google's Nest Hub Max. For example, you can't get nicely formatted recipes that walk you through each step, and you can't use the front-facing camera as a security camera in the Home app.
That's true, but for a lot of people, this can replace a Nest Hub Smart Display entirely. And while it may have its limitations, it's a pretty cool device overall.
Definitely, and while the speaker dock may be an additional expense, it's worth it for the convenience and added functionality it provides. Plus, it looks pretty stylish too with its fabric, covering and color matching to the tablet.
Absolutely. Another great feature is the optional speaker dock, which adds a few extra benefits. For starters, it has Google Assistant built into it so you can use voice commands to control your smart home devices, ask questions, or play music.
And speaking of music, the speaker dock amplifies the sound from the single speaker on the tablet itself. This makes it great for listening to music or watching videos while you're cooking or doing other tasks around the house.
Alright, let's wrap this up by talking about pricing and availability. The Pixel tablet retails for $500 and it's available now at most major retailers.
So if you're looking for a device that can do more than just stream media or display videos, then the Pixel tablet is definitely worth considering. Just keep in mind that a lot of the value you get out of it will depend on how much you actually take it off its dock and use it around your home.